Hey NBA 2K MyLeague fans, I am back with another NBA 2K MyLeague Expansion Series video with those Cincinnati Lions. In this video, we got a great overtime thriller. We're going to get you caught up on the action since the All-Star break and take a look at our next opponent before we play them. If you're new to the channel, I am Coach 2K. If you want to learn how to play my league, you're going to want to subscribe and click the bell to get notified whenever I upload anything new so you don't miss a single NBA 2K video that I put out. And while you're here, check out all my league videos. I'll put a link in the corner to my off-season playlist so you can check that out. As you can see, we are still outside playoff contention as we start the final part of the season. We're going to look to make a run to try and get into the lower half of the playoff race. So wish us luck as we try and accomplish that very feat. All right, so let's get started and take a look at what's been going on around the league since the last time we checked in. With the players of the month were Sean Rooks of the Nets and ZZ Zoo of the Trailblazers out west, both big men. And Sean Rooks, he's a 7-footer from USC, 96 rated overall, 27 points a game, 15 rebounds a game. He's been a monster in February, including a 49-20 game back to begin the month. And then later on in the month, he also broke 40 again, scoring 45 points, 15 rebounds. The game before that, he had 7 blocks, and he is probably the leading MVP candidate in the league right now. ZZ Zoo in the month of February averaged 21 points and 16 rebounds along with 4 blocks a game. Had an excellent month. He's a 7'5" guy from China. Rookies of the month, Lewis Roten from the Sixers, Perry Mills from the Spurs. Both these guys, first time they've got player of the month honors for rookie of the month. And so you can see Roten's stats there, almost 17 a game in terms of points. Not filling it up like Rooks, but he's still just a young guy. You can see he had a 29-point performance against the Pacers this month, and that was his biggest output. And Perry Mills, he's averaging 12.8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and how many assists? 0.9 assists. So he's from Ohio State. His biggest point performance was to begin the month against Atlanta. He put up 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. When we hit the floor, our next opponent was against the Bucks, and we lost a tough one there, 113-110, as Marion Wells put up 27. He kind of took over, I think, in the fourth quarter, and a couple other guys, including Walt Jones Jr., put up 22. On our side, Drew had 30, and Jinx followed that up with 24. But in the end, it wasn't enough as we'd run out of gas down the stretch and lose a game we really needed in this playoff stretch. Next up for us was against the Raptors, and Jinx put up a monstrous 64 points, going 28 of 32 from the field. Zing had 23 to help him out as we demolish the Raptors 138-93. What is that, a 45-point win? For them, Thabit had 16, Buckner had 14, so pretty quiet on their side as they pretty much rolled over, and we took them. Got the win from them as we win the first game of the season series against them. Got one more this season against them. Next up, we lose another tough one, this time to the Atlanta Hawks, as Ingram and AC Washburn down the stretch would put the clamps on us and lead Atlanta to the victory. Another tough loss against a sub-500 team. Jinx would have 37, Zing would have 26, and Drew would have 23. Look at that, Billups with a double-double, Hood with 13 assists. Pretty good game, but we just could not come up with the victory. Too many turnovers, usually the story of reason we can't win. All right, so now we're going to play the Utah Jazz, and they were led by Alexei Tukmakov, the shooting guard, 79 rated overall from Latvia. You can see he's been averaging about 19 points a game and almost 4 assists a game. He was a handful. Pretty good player, as he was a challenge to contain. Next up, Eddie Blackman Jr. would have an outstanding game. He's from Ohio State, the 78 rated power forward, 6'10". You can see his stats on the year, just under 12 a game, 7.6 rebounds a game. And so he'd have a couple of excellent plays in this game. And then they had a 7'2" guy, also from Latvia, 81 rated overall. And, he was a force, especially in the first half. He averages 14 points a game, 10 boards a game. And as far as blocks, he's averaging, just over a block a game. But he'd have 4 in this one. As there's Titov averaging his 14 and 10, and so you're going to get a good look at him. It's the first time we've seen the Jazz this season. We got another game against them, and of course Donnell Jenks. Ever since he's came on board, he has been the man for our team. And you can look at the starting lineups there. No changes for us, as Hood, Zing, Jenks, Drew, and Billups are on the court for us. Here's that play we always have a tough time stopping. Gets the Jazz right on the board right away as they get a layup instead of the alley-oop dunk. And here Hood takes it to the basket, dishes it off to Drew. Drew scores to give us our first bucket. And here's a look at Titov, the 7'2" guy with the Michael Jordan fadeaway, as he'd have a pretty good first quarter. I think he had 10 in the first quarter. You see Jenks there with the dunk. And they had a pretty good offense. As you can see there, they get a wide open look underneath. A lot of their plays there. Another alley-oop, and that's the Blackman Jr. I thought they ran a pretty good offense. Good ball movement. You see Jenks get the steal. Watch this play as he takes it down to the dunk. He does a 360 dunk in the open court. And nice job by Jenks. But that play aside, you can see Titov going to work inside again as he pushed Billups out of the way, which isn't an easy task. He's pretty strong. And here you can see him again working inside. Scores again easily against Billups. I thought about bringing in another big, but I left our guys out there to handle the seatbelt. Titov swatting away Jenks' shot out into the stands. They're going to go back underneath. He's going to challenge Double O. Double O's just not strong enough to take care of him. The Jazz would start off well in the first quarter, and they would get out to a double-figure lead. Here we're going to take it inside, and Double O dishes it off to Myers as Jonathan Myers cuts to the basket and scores inside. And there he gets an alley-oop dunk as Double O connects with him. And look at this alley-oop dunk. Nice job by Myers getting to the basket. And here he's going to try and get to the basket. He gets inside, but he gets it snuffed by Titov. Titov gets his second block, and they get out to Blackman Jr., who finishes. And now they're up by 10 here. And we would struggle in the first quarter. As you see, was that probably, that's Battle. Battle with a nice dunk to finish it. They're shooting 67% to start the game. Bonzi Wells gets the dunk off the pick and roll as he scores. Nice job, Bonzi. And so here we're going to find, there is Zhang in the corner. He'd have a tough time shooting, especially in the first half. Going 1 for 7. You can see our schedule there. We got 3 games with teams we should be able to beat, and we got the Pacers in there, which they're at the top of the conference. Look at this play here to Blackman Jr. Another nice alley-oop. And we're going to take it inside as they swarm all around Bonzi. He scores, he gets the foul, and he's going to go to the line and see if we can get the and one converted. He does, and that moves us within 5 here as we're in the second quarter. There, Blackman Jr. getting all over the offensive glass, kicks it out for 3, and they would knock it down, give him an 8-point lead. But there they get the steal, get out in the break, and they would dunk it and get back up by 10. And here we're going to try and run the screen to the side. And Jenks with the dunk. As here he's going to get it. Well, I can't quite get one here. He's going to toss it out to Myers, who cuts to the basket, recognizing the double team. Smart play by Myers. Big block there by Billups as he gets into the open court. We're going to get Myers to Jenks. And look at Jenks step in with the slam dunk. Nice finish by Jenks. Check it out in traffic. And he manages to take it strong and finish. And this time, Jenks just goes through everybody I thought they would stop him. And now it's a tie game here as they go back inside to Titoff as Double O doing what he can. But again, Titoff scores and takes advantage of him inside. There's Jenks with the backdoor cut. Nice play by Jenks to get open, but there's some porous defense as, oh man, he scores easily. And here, we almost got the ball stolen. We got the double team, and we find Drew inside, wide open. And it's an even game again, but this time Jenks with another dunk. He's going to give us the lead finally after clawing through the first half. We take a 2-point lead. Way to go, Jenks, with the dunk. And here you got some good ball movement again. This is a nice play here as they find the wide open Jazz player at the 3-point line. He scores. Look at this alley-oop dunk. Nice play by Jenks. He almost hit his head on the rim here. Check it out. He almost had to duck to go through there. In the first half, we would manage a 1-point lead, and they're shooting almost as good as us, but we'd have a few more turnovers, and they would have contained the paint pretty well. There we get it inside to Billups, but he gets hammered with some defense right away, but they can't stop him. He's just too big, and he does the baby hook there. And there again, look at the recovery speed by Titoff as he gets inside. He lets Billups know that was a stupid decision. And again, they take it inside with another fast break basket. Back up by one, the Jazz are. But look at Billups here. He's wide open for the dunk. And Hood finds him. Nice job by Billups. Good job cutting to the basket when you didn't have anybody on you. We got a 5-point lead now. And there they got a nice inside pass and good offense there. There, we're going to take it back inside as Bonzi Harris, too big for that guy. We noticed a mismatch and we got it inside. There's Hood with the steal, but look at the defense. It's like glue. Myers tries to get in there and he can't, but Hood knocks down the mid-range shot, the rare mid-range as he slides. The celebration there. Look at Myers. Myers with the dunk on the fast break. And now we got a 9-point lead in the third quarter here. Oh, we got him to miss the dunk. But look at that quick pickup by the point guard who wants the foul. He doesn't get it. And Double O with the dunk inside. Way to go, Double O. The young guy. Check it out. The nice dunk with the left hand. Here we play some defense on the other end. We stop the transition basket, but we just give it right back to them, and they score easily. And now it's a 4-point game. And look at Jenks getting behind the defense again, getting the pass from Melly. Melly finds him, and an easy dunk with nobody back there with the Titoff either on the bench or look at Blackman Jr. either on the bench or taken out to the perimeter. Here's Jenks using the screen. He's going to find Drew, cutting to the basket. Drew finishes, and we're back up again. And look at Drew. He's going to miss it. But look at Billups going high with the putback slam. Good job, Billups. Check it out. Nice job. We needed that offensive rebound. Here they've been doubling, and we find Jenks in the corner for a wide open three, and he's money out there. Nice job, Jenks, again. And nice offense as they find a way to get an easy basket at the rim. And still a close game here as he puts it over Jenks. Blackman Jr., he'd end up being player of the game for the Jazz as he get another rebound there. And it's an even game in the fourth quarter. And they look at that Slay with the three. And now they got a 3-point lead as Blackman Jr. would score again. Now they're up by 5, and oh boy, this never ends. The constant challenge. And look at the alley-oop to Blackman Jr. Oh, that was depressing. But we found a play here that worked. We got Zing open to cut it to 5. There we got some nice defense. We block him. Of course, it goes right back to him, and back to a 7-point lead. But we find again, the loop cut play. Zing gets us wide open with no defense. And look at Zing here. He gets the foul. And he's going to go to the line to get a chance to cut it to 2 here. Or 3, actually. 3-point game. Now they hit both of those with 1 minute to go. We're going to run the loop play again. And there's just nobody back there. Look at Titoff. He's out there at the free throw line. And Zing thinking he can nail a three from like 10 feet behind. He misses, and the alley-oop play to Blackman Jr. What a play. 3-point game with 12 seconds to go. And we're going to get it to Zing for a three, and he's going to launch it, and he's going to nail it. And we tie the game with 6 seconds left. And they're going to go right at Zing here. And Zing's going to try and stop it. And he does stop him barely. I'm surprised they didn't call the foul or he didn't score. And immediately in overtime, now we give up a three. We're down three. As you see Zing come around. And there's nobody in the paint, and he does the easy dunk to bring us within one again. And they shoot another three, and now they're up by 4, and we get in trouble here, so Zing takes a fadeaway, but nice job by Billups to get the rebound from Titoff and put it back in as he gets inside position here. And, we blocked the alley-oop chance. We're going to get it out in transition here. Tough shot here as Zing pulls up, takes the two, brings us within 2. And look at the play by Tukmakov with everybody hanging all over him. And Jinx gets inside here. He gets the foul and a chance to bring us within 2 with 1:14 remaining in overtime. Good job, Jinx. And there... Look at Titoff. Titoff scores easily, gives them a 4-point lead again. And we're loop cutting them to death here as they're not set up to defend us. And look at the big block by O'Relic as we're down 2. We get in transition, and Zing ties it in overtime. 1:13 all. Check out the finish by Zing after the huge block by Double O. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go loop cut him again to get the dunk. And now we got the lead with 25 seconds left. And they're going to take advantage of abusing Zing on defense as Tukmakov scores again. We're going to get another loop cut. I know it's horrible, but we had to go to it. There we get the stop. We get the rebound, the foul. And we'd end up hitting the free throws to win by 2, 119 to 115. And we really needed that win. It was a tough one as we got down a couple times, almost by double digits every time, especially late, and we're able to come back and get the win in overtime. As you see, Jinx put up 38 points, maybe 39. Zing had 32. Billups with 14 and 15. Hood had 10 assists. And we have, 5 or 6 guys in double figures. Good effort by the Lions to hang tough and keep battling. And that huge block by Double O was huge. And then you can see Tukmakov, he had 28 and 10. Blackman Jr. 22 and 7. Titov 18-12 with 4 blocks, as they would have a really good game against us. And we take the first game in the season series with the Jazz. We got one more against them this season out in Utah. So we are within a game and a half of the 8th place Bucks as we try and continue our playoff push. All right, that's an update. Hope you enjoy the update. I am Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Stay healthy.